This is Mamata Meras. Welcome to another solution tutorial of SolidWorks. Today we are going to solve this 3D problem. In this 3D problem, this is the isometric view, this is the front view, this is the right side view, and this is the cross section view of A. Then we have another view of detailed view of this portion in here. First of all, I will start drawing this handle shape. So for making this handle shape, I will use the loft boss feature. So in the for using the loft boss feature in the right plane, I will first draw this polygon, and after drawing this polygon, as we will use loft boss, we need another two close shape. So I will take a shape here and another shape here, and the middle section will be this shape. And we know the loft boss shape follow all the shape, but here we can see we have a circular path like this. So I will use this 200 radius circular path for guideline in the loft boss feature. So first of all, I will select the right plane. Selecting the right plane, now sketch. So I am zooming it for a better view. You can see that we have a center line here, and from this center we have an inclined line, and this inclined line has a dimension of 12 and 10 degree. So I am selecting a center line and drawing a center line, and after that I am selecting the line option and drawing a inclined line. From that, select the smart dimension option and dimension this line to 12 unit. So dimensioning it to 12 unit, and now select this two line and draw a angle of 10 degree. Okay, you can now in the second portion we can see that we have another center line in the vertical center line, and from that vertical center line we have another inclined line, and this inclined line has a dimension of 20 degree, and this point of the line has a distance from this line is 17 unit. So I am drawing this line. So first of all, select a center line and draw a vertical center line, and from this vertical center line select line and draw an inclined line and dimension this inclined line to 20 degree. After that, select this point and this origin point, and now dimension it to 17 unit. And again we can see another vertical center line, and from this vertical center line I'll draw an inclined line, and this inclined line will be 20 degree. So I am selecting again the line center line option, now drawing a center line, and after that I am selecting again line option and drawing an inclined line. Now select is my dimension option, now dimension it to 20 degree. Okay, now we can see we have a circular path here, and this circular path has a 36 radius. So as we have seen, the vertical line of this length has 28 unit dimension. So from this point I will get, and this portion will be 36 minus 28, so it will be 80 unit, and from this 80 unit portion I will draw a 36 radius circle, and after that from this center line I will mirror this part, and then I will trim this unnecessary part. So selecting the center line and placing a center line here, and this center line will be dimension of 36 minus 28, and from this point I will draw a circle, and this circle has a radius of 36 radius. Now press OK. For mirroring this shape I will use a center line. So I am using a center line for mirroring this shape. So now go to mirror entities to mirror, select this line, and this line. For mirror about, select this center line. Now press OK. After that, just select trim option and trim all the unnecessary part. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now here you can see we have drawn the middle shape. So if we zoom it here from here, we can see that this 200 radius, if we follow the guideline path of this 200 radius and we see this length will be 28 as per this dimension. So if we draw another horizontal line from here, we can see these 2 points intersect almost here. So I will draw in the front plane, I will draw a circular path. So in the front plane, I'll draw first of all I draw a center line here of 200 radius. Then I'll draw a circle like here. Then from that circle, uh, I'll take a point here of 28 dimension. Then I'll take a center line like this one. Then I'll trim this extra portion, and then in here I will draw another geometry for loft boss. As it is coinciding, so I don't need to draw any close shape. I will take a point, so that point will act as a close shape. And I'll do the same thing in the other side also. For doing this, I will take two reference plane here, one reference plane here, and draw a sketch for loft face. And I'll take another sketch reference plane here and draw a point for a loft boss. And I'll keep this circular part of 200 radius because it will act as a guideline in the loft boss. So I am selecting first of all exit sketch. Okay, now I am selecting the front plane. Now sketch, now normal to it. Now select a center line. Now place the center line to the origin and draw a center line of 200 unit, because we will draw a draw a center line of 200 unit. From that, I'll select a circle and draw a circle of 200 radius. Now, as we discussed, the total vertical dimension will be 28 unit as per this dimension. So I will take a point in this vertical line and now dimension it from the origin 28 unit. Now press OK. After that, again select a center line, because I'll have to draw a horizontal line in this way and another horizontal line in the another way, because the loft shape will coincide in that 2 point. So select the trim entities and trim all the unnecessary part we don't need. So in here, this circular path will act as a guideline in the lofted boss. And now we'll take a reference plane here and another reference plane here and draw a sketch here and another sketch here. As we can see, the middle section A view will coincide here, so I'll take 2 points in this portion and this portion. So I am exiting this sketch. Now isometric it for a better view. After that, select the right plane. Now select reference, now plane. Now select this point. Now this point as a second reference. Now place OK. Now right click here and now sketch. And as we can see, our shape will coincide here, so I am pointing here, and now press OK. Now you can exit sketch. Now do the same thing for another this side also. You can select the right plane. Now select reference of plane. Now select as for second reference, select this point. Now press OK. Now right click in this plane. Now sketch it. Now select a point and now place a point here. Now press OK. Now exit sketch. Now you can hide this two plane. I am hiding this two plane. Okay. Now we will use the loft boss feature. In the loft boss feature, first of all select this line as a first sketch in the profile option. Okay, I am selecting the sketch for as the first sketch. Now select the section A. Now select the section A as the second sketch. Now selecting the section A as the second sketch. Now select this point as a third sketch. Now this point is sketch 3, so I am selecting sketch 3. Now you can see it is quite giving the shape, but we are missing this curve, so I will use the guide curve option, and now select the our circular part, which is sketch 2. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Here you can see we have quite gotten our shape as we wanted. So as here you can see we have made this handle part. So now we'll make this speaker part. So I'm zooming it for a better closer look. So in here we can see in the front plane, again I will take a center line, and this center line has a dimension of 239 unit, and from that center line I will take another center line of the same dimension 239 unit, then I will dimension it to 22 degree, and from that I will draw this half shape, then I will close the shape, then I will revolve boss it for doing this part. So I will revolve boss it. So first of all, now I am selecting the front plane, now sketch, now normal to it, now select a center line, now draw a center line, and draw a center line of 239 unit, and you can now draw another center line of 239 unit in incline, and now select the smart dimension option. Now dimension this two part as 22 degree. Now press OK. After that, now zoom it here. Now I will draw this shape. So here you can see we have a vertical line of this center line, and this vertical line is of dimension of 35 divided by 2. So I am selecting a line and drawing a vertical line of 35 divided by 2. As here we can see the perpendicular sign, so it means that from this center line this line is perpendicular. Now we can see we have to draw this inclined line, and this inclined line has a vertical dimension of 30 unit and a horizontal dimension of 60 divided by 2. So I will take a point here, and now dimension it to 30 unit as per this, and then take a center line of dimension of 60 divided by 2. Then I point this to point by line, then I will get this inclined line. So you can do as far as you want, you can do by step. I'm using the revolve feature for making it one way. So selecting this point, now dimension it, now dimension it to 30 unit. After that, now select a center line. Now draw a line of 30 unit. Now press OK. Now select this center line and this center line also. Now make this perpendicular, add relation perpendicular. Now press OK. After that, select the line option. Now select this 2 point. Now we can see that we have our inclined shape. Then we can see we have a vertical line, and this vertical line is 18 minus 6, so it will be 12 unit. So I am selecting the line option and drawing a line of 12 unit. Now press OK. After that, select this line and select this center line and add relation to parallel. Now press OK. After that, we can see we have another inclined line here. We will do the flat later. So first, now we can see we have another inclined line here. For drawing this inclined line, first of all, I'll draw this horizontal line. So I will first, you can see that the total dimension from this point to this point is 30 plus 18. So I'll take a point here. Then I can see that this line has a dimension of 56 divided by 2. Then if I draw a line of 56 divided by 2, then if I join these 2 points, I'll get the inclined line, and later on I can flit it as I want. So I am selecting a point and placing a point here, and now selecting smart dimension and dimensioning these 2 points as 30 plus 18, it will be 48. Now select a line and now draw a line, and this line has a dimension of 56 divided by 2. It is quite 28. Okay, now before connecting this point, I need to select this point and this center line, and now make relation is perpendicular. Now press OK. After that, select line, and now select this 2 point. Now close the shape. Now press OK. So here we can see we have another line in upward here, and we can see from this below line it has an offset of 2 unit. So we can draw it by taking offset of this line of 2 unit. So selecting the offset option, now dimension it to 2 unit. Now press OK. Now zoom it here and select this relation and delete the relation by pressing. You can pressing in your keyboard to delete this relation. And here you can see this distance from here to here is 45 divided by 2. So I am dimensioning 2 is my dimension, and now dimension 2 and select is my dimension, and now dimension it to 45 divided by 2. 45 divided by 2. Now press OK. Here you can see that line has moved here, so you can select this point and select the center line, and you can use the add relation coincident. Now press OK. After that, connect these 2 line. Just select this one and connect this 2 line. Now press OK. Now select the trim option and you can trim this one. Now press OK. Now select smart dimension and now select this line and this point, and the dimension is 2 unit. So please add this dimension, because later on without this dimension it can change its shape. So include this dimension. So we are almost there. So it's now time for the fillet. So here you can see we have a fillet of 4 radius here, and a fillet of 3 radius here, and a fillet of 1 radius here. So I'm adding this fillet simultaneously. So I'm selecting the fillet option. Now first of all I will draw the 4 radius fillet. and now select this point. Now press OK. Now select the 3 radius plate. Now select this point. Now press OK. Now select 1 radius plate. Now zoom in. Now select this point. Now press OK. After that, we have quite done our flatting. So now we can see that we need to close the shape for making it a to revolve boss. So I am closing the shape because I will do a revolve boss here. So I am closing the shape. Now press OK. Now if we go back to the sketch, we can see that we have in the detail view, which can see these two lines will have a dimension of 0.5 mm, but in our we can see it is going outward from this line. For making it correct, if we uh, reduce this dimension to 235.5 unit, we can see that we are getting the shape. If we zoom it, we will see that we are getting the shape as it is told. So checking it, you can take it 235.5 or you can take it 235 as you wish. For checking this line, it is quite you can go to evaluate option. Now select measure option. Now select point to point measure. Now select this point and now select this point. Now you can see if you zoom it, the point to point measure, the distance, you can see the distance is 0.46 in here. So it is quite, we can say that it is quite 0.5. If you want quite closer than this, you can also take take the value. You can, by changing this value, you can match this sequence. Okay, that's up to you. Now as we have drawn this our shape, now I will isometric it for a better view. Now isometric it. Now go to features. Now revolve boss. Now zoom it, and for axis of revolution select this center line. Now press OK. After that, we have done drawing in this side, but we need to also draw in another side also, because we have another shape here. For this I will use the mirror option. For using mirror option, select right plane. Now select mirror. Now select features to mirror, select revolve 1. Now press OK. As you can see, we have drawn our shape quietly, but at last we need to draw the fillet. Here we can see we have a fillet of 5 radius here and here. So I am selecting the fillet option and drawing a fillet of 5 radius. And for drawing a fillet of 5 radius, select this line, and also rotate and select this line also. And same goes to uh, other side also. In here, zoom in and select this slide and select this line and rotate it, and in the opposite side select this line. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Here we can see, if we go back to the section 1 shape, we have a fillet of 2 radius here and fillet of 2 radius in the below and fillet of 0.7 radius in the middle. So first of all, I will draw a fillet of 2 radius. For this, we can see I will select the fillet option. Now dimension it to 2 radius. Now select this upper portion. Now select this lower portion. Again select upper portion from here and select the lower portion from here. Now press OK. But if we zoom it, we can see this fillet is not matching our this actual fillet, because if you fillet the first one later and then fillet the second one first, it will not match the actual shape. For this, you can select the fillet 2 and move it up to fillet 1. So now we can see we have gotten our fillet according to this shape. So if you sometimes fillet one shape uh, first and another shape later, it can change your shape also. Now we have another fillet left of 0.7 radius. So again select the fillet option and now fillet it to 0.7 radius. And now select this line and again rotate and select this line. Now press OK. Now isometric it for a better view. Now as we can see, we have drawn our 3D sketch. Thank you for watching till the end.
Thanks for watching, and keep learning. Be different.